Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. گر تمی خواہی مسلماں زیستن نیست ممکن جز با قرآن زیستن. If you want to live a life as a believer, it's not possible to do so without having your connection to the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, al-Quran. And the second verse is Ma hama khak o dile agah oost. We are all basically dirt, and an informed heart is what comes from being connected to Al-Quran. Ihtashamash kun, hold on to it fast. Ki hablillah us, that is the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is your connection to your Creator. A beautiful subject, a beautiful message, mashallah, very easy to understand. And yet, if we can internalize this message and live by it, then we would have really accomplished a lot in our being. All of us should concentrate and realize that we are unique, one of a kind in this world. Each one of us. If you have your fingerprints, lines on your fingers, features that you have are so unique to you. Billions of people would live on this earth, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created each one of us differently. And also realize that all of us, each one of us, has a different purpose to serve. Some are chosen to do certain very intellectual things. Others are chosen to help certain people that may be impoverished in certain faculties in life. And we are placed appropriately on this globe, on this earth at a proper time. All we have to do is realize why we are here, who we are, what we are supposed to do, and then do that to the best of your ability. I mentioned it last time, if I remember, that there is so much knowledge out there, and a whole lot of knowledge we think we have. And yet, if you compare the total body of knowledge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to us, we don't even have 1/1,000,000th of it, or maybe less than that. But this, whatever knowledge we have, is for our use in this world only. We may live here 10 years, we may live here 110 years, and we use that particular information and data and knowledge to have a livelihood here and sustain our life here and do whatever we are supposed to do. Now, here, the topic for today is to connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have been given Allah's message, divine message, which is Al-Quran. This is a book that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to our beloved Prophet. No human being says that they wrote this book. I would love to take credit for it. Anybody would, that I wrote this, but can't, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent this divine message, and He is the sole protector of it. And He protects us by making it easy for us human beings to memorize it. People that don't know Arabic at all, children that are 5-6 years old, elsewhere in the world, don't know Arabic, and yet you recite to them and they memorize it. It's a miracle of this book. It's a living book, mashallah. The secret of connecting to this book is to let it reveal itself to your heart. Read it as if you are really receiving the message directly from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're getting the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Himself coming directly to you. Qul huwallahu ahad, say that Allah is one. Say it. Allahu samad. Say it yourself. Believe that it's really being revealed upon you. Then the miracle of their book will open your heart up, purify it, cleanse it, and then it will start opening up to you. There isn't a single person after our beloved Prophet that can say that he read this book so much that he understands all of it. Nobody can. The knowledge in this book keeps opening up to you. More you read it, more you realize, more you learn from it, more it opens up to you. It opens up to you to your capacity. And then a time comes when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chooses you, that you really now are in a position to be able to benefit others and to start giving that basic incitement or a kind of invitation for other people to connect to it. So we have to understand that this is not an ordinary book. We should connect ourselves to this book, and this is a rope that connects it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Iqbal in his second verse says that we are made out of dirt, our body will stay in this world, and basically we will be totally lost if we did not waken up our heart. Once you awaken up your heart and connect to it, and then that heart, that visionary now, connects you to your Creator, then you have really now accomplished the purpose of your life, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses you to help His creation.